inside the cinema. So it made it a bit more special. They had the DeLorean outside and everything. So I took a picture with me, the hoverboard, and the actual kicks and the car.
That's every child's dream right there. Trust me.
The hoverboard as well. We got the hoverboard.
Snap! You got that too?
Yeah.
You weren't playing, bro. You weren't playing. What a look. All right, cool. Because you missed out on a couple minutes, bro. We're gonna have to keep this one straight fire. Show us the next.
No.
Straight rare pairs right now, bro. That's what you want to see. The rarest pair you got. The next one.
Rare.
Too many to pick from.
This one, innit? See, I made this one like a bespoke Air Max 1.
Yeah. Talk us through this one, bro.
But basically, what inspired me to make this one was back in the day, I used to have the Nike Airborne. That's like before the bubbles come around, they had the Airborne and the like V series, like Vortex. These are the OGs, Vortex, but these were the adult ones. The Airbornes were like the kiddies version of it. So
yeah.
When the bespoke program came along, I think these were the third pair that I made of the bespoke, and I wanted it to commemorate that shoe. I wanted to perforate the back heels, and have 3M underneath it, like the original shoe, but they weren't allowing it at that time. So I just went along and just created this sweet pair, innit?
Is that a golden swoosh?
Yeah. Gold. And then it's got 3M underneath it, Ventile material on the side, mesh, and nice blue suede. Premium. 3M Q's there, and there's another 3M piece here. But that's because this has got 3M on the back. We've got 3M at the front. And yeah.
That's luxury. That's luxury right there.
Yeah. We need the Airborne fans out here that really want to see that shoe come back in it. So that would be a bonus for the man then.
There's a lot of people from Nike listening, so hopefully they hear your prayers and your requests.
GSs and that, they can make them into adults now, innit?
Have you got the Safaris there as well?
The original, I got the O2s.
Epic.
These are Atmos. When they first dropped the Air Max 1, the original one, and they dropped the Safari 87s, the Safari 87s didn't have an air bubble. So I was hoping that they would make an air bubble on it. And then in 2002, Atmos come along and they've brought this out. So I was like, wow, I've got to have it. But the story about this shoe now is like, I think Offspring had these first, in the only people in this country to have this shoe in 2002. So basically, I was like, we was in Brixton. So I was watching this guy and he's got these shoes on and I'm thinking, no way, those are Air Max 1s. Where did he get those from? So I've just approached him directly. I don't even know if he was frightened or not, but I was just so mesmerized by his footwear. I was just like, bro, where did you get those from? And he told me Offspring, like off of his head and that. So I just like phoned my mate and I'm like, listen, they've got pairs in Offspring of Air Max that I've never seen before. We got to get there. So when I've linked him up and we've got there now, we've seen this as well.
Oh, mad.
So when we've seen the Biotech now, I'm thinking, right, I initially saw this first, so I need to cut this, and I'm doubling up on that. I could have got one of each or two of each, but I said, nah, my brethren, he was saying, nah, he wants this one. Richard, he was saying, nah, I want this one. So he doubled up on this, I doubled up on this. Now, later on down the line, I still wanted this because I'm like, I need to fill the pack. You know, like have the whole pack.
Yeah.
I'm like, nah. I've got to get them back. So obviously this is like 2-3 years after the drop. So I've had to locate. I found 2 pairs in America and ended up copying them. And then, yeah, deal done, innit? Pack done. That's like completed mission.
No, that's a mad one. So, you said that your boy picked one and you picked the other. Was it important that, you guys had separate style?
Yeah. This is how I grew up, is like, most of the time you couldn't come to school with the same shoes as man. Otherwise, you're going to or you're going to get your shoes stepped on, innit? So that was the rules from day one, innit? So none of that was happening. We had to be different. Do you know what I'm saying? We could have both got one of each, but we wanted to be different from each other. So we both fly, but we're both different fly. Do you know what I'm saying?
Hear you.
Yeah.
I hear you. Now you're talking about different, yeah? And at the
Yeah.
time, when I started like getting into Air Max 1s, there was a pair that I thought was absolutely crazy different, and that was the Clock Kiss of Death. Now those were absolutely crazy different. If you got those, bro.
Before, innit? Ever.
Say that again?
That had never been done before on an Air Max.
Never ever been done before. Never been done before. Have you got those in your arsenal today, or?
Yeah, I got.
Of course, the man's got everything. The man's got everything. Talk to the camera so they can see what's going on there, bro, and talk us through it.
So basically, these came out in 2006. Now they released them over here in like Foot Patrol. Foot Patrol had them over here, and they had probably less than 30 pairs in store, innit? So me and my mate, same guy who we saw with the, we went to Offspring for the Viotex and the Safaris, Richard. So me and him's got up about 5 o'clock in the morning. He's moaning, I'm moaning. I'm like, boy, we got to do it because, boy, we ain't going to get nothing if we don't get up. So this is like, it was 4:30 in the morning. We're getting ready to go hit West End and go camp out, innit? When we got there, there was a little line, but we were still in the mix. We're in the under 20. We're in the top 20. So I'm in the queue. I'm in front of him. So I'm thinking, raw, my size. We might be late on my size because my size is popular then. So I've got to the front of the door now and like, I've said, have you got a size 8? And they said, no. So I'm like, what's the closest size you got? They said 9.5. Now, my boy behind me, Richard, he's a size 9. So he can go for those. And I was vexed, innit? Him, but vexed that I didn't get my size. So the next thing I thought, you know what, bro? You hold that, innit? And then I'll just go home and then just locate a pair and, you know what I'm saying?
So you gave up a pair so your brethren could get one?
Yeah, 100%. I could have got them and thought, right, let me get it and swap my size or something. But no, I thought, you know what? He's that size, innit? So let him have it. And I've kind of like thought I will cop them after, innit? But I weren't going to sleep. I went home and I didn't go sleep until I locked down 2 pairs, innit? So I got the normal pair and then I got the medicine box pair. So with those 2 in hand, I could actually go sleep now, innit? Because, yeah. You know when you don't get a pair of shoes, bro, it's serious, innit? Like, nobody can't talk to me for the rest of the day if I don't get it. It's mad in general, and it's best I shut my mouth and I don't say nothing, innit? So I normally just go home, sleep it off, wake up next day, see if I can find it, locate it, and then hit the target, and then I'm happy again. Do you know what I'm saying?
I hear you, bro. I hear you. All right, cool. We're going to go to our third question, yeah? Before we bring out the next one. So just stay tight for a second, bro. Sit tight. The next one we want to ask the people is, the Air Max 1 kicked off Nike Air Max line, but which model was next up? Was it the Air Max Lite or was it the Air Max 90? You don't answer, bro. Don't tell them. You don't need you to tell them, bro. I know you know the answer. Don't tell them. So cool. Which line kicked off? Which line was supposed to follow the Air Max 1? Was it the Air Max Lite or was it the Air Max 90? And we'll leave you guys to answer on that one. Cool. And while you do that, bro, you know, you might want to pull out that next shoe that you're going to take out, which is the cherry wood. Have you got the cherry wood there? It's just so spicy, man. Do you know what I mean?
In transition mode, I'm wondering what ones I want to put in. Either yellow, blue, white, burgundy. I'm always flipping them, but yeah, this shoe, my God.
Hold that for 2 seconds, bro. So let's see what the people said here. So Air Max Lite got 49% and 51% said Air Max 90. Now, Stevie, I'm going to let you tell the people what is the correct answer, bro? The correct answer.
Light.
Cool. Air Max Lite. Guys, we need you to, you know, get that knowledge up. But we know that you're working on it. Yeah, talk to us.
Right. So these were released in one store in the UK, innit? That was Nike Lab in Shoreditch. So I got there kind of not late, but I didn't get there early. And I was about top 10, 11 in the queue. So obviously I've turned up there and I'm thinking, I hope my size can be got here because I'm kind of far down, innit? Me and Dwayne, like, if you know us, we like being up front in the queue. So when I was like, looking at everyone's feet, innit, and seeing like what size are they. And I asked a couple, man, what size they're going for. There was 3 heads in the queue that were my size. It's a wrap for me, innit? A wrap. Nah, there was 2 guys in front. They got their size 8 and they were out like they were out, innit? Gone back there. They got their hit and they're gone. So now it's my turn to go in the store now. And I saw another guy who was my size who came out and he was almost crying because he didn't get nothing. He went in and asked for his size, and then at that time they were giving you your size. So if you order this size, that's the size you're getting. They'll let you try it on or whatnot, and you can move with your item. So dude obviously asked for the size that weren't his, and the security weren't having it. He said, nope, that's it. See you later. So he had to go. So now I'm thinking, what am I going to do? Like, I'm looking at my shoes, and the shoes I've worn for this camp out, bro, I'm thinking, they make my feet look extra small. Do you know what I'm saying? Extra small. So I'm going in there thinking, I can't go for a 7. I'm going to have to ask for a 9. And my foot don't look like a 9. So I'm thinking, all right, I'm just going to go in there and just take a deep breath and just ask for a size 9 and hoping that they will have it. And the security guard, he looked me in my eye, looked on my feet, looked back up at me, and I just looked away and just, how much he just handed my money over and took the bag, gone about my business, innit? But obviously it weren't my size, so I went on and checked some of my contacts in Amsterdam, and I got another pair in my size, innit? So another good day, innit?
Trust me. No, that's crazy. And big up.
That's where the first time I met Dwayne Van Williams, like in the flesh. He's standing in the queue now. He weren't even standing in the queue. When I'm standing in the queue, you know, he's there reporting. So he's come down because he's writing for a blog. So he's come down to try and like cover the drop in that. So I'm like, there's no one behind me, bro. What are you doing? You need to get behind me. So now I could have told him a 50 and say, yeah, boy, cop me another pair, bro. But I thought, nah, they're definitely going to have his size. It's a size 11, 12. And no one in the queue ain't that size. He's 30. So
how could you tell? How could you tell what sizes people were? Is that just from?
I looked at everyone's feet, bro. Trust me. You know, like you can size. You can tell a size, innit? Like when you've gone through so many sneakers, you know what size they are, innit?
That's crazy. That's crazy. And big up Edson every time, man, for those pairs, man. Yeah. They're epic.
The 5th anniversary along with the Pat Edson stuff. But big up Edson, same speaker. Them 4 there, what he came with is just sick.
Crazy. All right, cool. We're going to keep it moving now. Right next to you, you've got some Powerwalls there, bro, and we're in the Powerwall season right now.
Okay.
So we're going to kick it off properly.
So, I want to kick off with this one, the OG, innit?
Right there. We're going to have to put that light down a little bit too much. The heat's too much.
The 05.
You guys turn the light down. There you go. Now we can see it. Yeah, there you go. Right, that's a beautiful pair. Talk us through this, bro.
So these came out in they were made in 05, released in 06, innit? So this was a drop of like 56 shoes in one day. Do you know what I'm saying? So you had the tier 0 lot was 144 pairs of like the pink bottom Air Max ones and all the ones with the coloured bottoms and black tops. The rest of them were like 250 pairs. So I'm at Foot Patrol again. Me and my same brother, Richard, he's like, we were looking like we robbed the store or something because we had about 20 bags between us. We're going in and out. There weren't no one per person this time, innit? So you could buy multiple. So I doubled up on these and I got one of all of the Powerwalls. I've rushed down to Foot Patrol, tried to buy back like the tier 0 one because that was the only store that sold those in the country. And then back and forth. And then some of my mates in Amsterdam, they wanted pairs. So I've gone back to the store in the week after work and just copped more pairs and shipped them out to them. I didn't really charge nothing on top, just shipping, innit? And that's the kind of like way I built, innit? From Amsterdam and Rotterdam, like man like Roy. I used to cop shoes for him and send them and not charge no money, just send them to him so he can like sell in his store in Rotterdam. So yeah, after copying these are sitting on shelf, bro, in the cell.
No way.
Oh, you know, Like in size had them, and they had like small sizes, size 5s, 5, and all the off-key sizes for not for the man, them for the girls, and but they were sitting. Nobody went on it. They were in sale, £50 each, bro. £50.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Oh man, I would have bought them all, mate. Like, you know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
Like, as time's gone on now, they've got a bit more rarer. Like loads of people have beaten them up. I've got friends that have still copped them and that they smash their pairs to pieces. Not that they don't respect it, but they say kicks are to wear. It don't matter what they are, they're just to wear. And I kind of respect that as well, because you don't really see many beaten nice shoes. You kind of want to look after them, but then you don't, and then you kind of like, rah. You kind of respect that same way. You know what I'm saying?
True.
But yeah, then these came out. It's like, whoa, these are the BRSs, man.
Yeah, like, those are big ones. Our guy Bradley had a pair of BRSs as well on one of the early Sneakers live shows. I think he probably had about like 59, 79 people watching at the time. He had some epic pairs. But just as you showed these on camera, I just want to remind everybody that, you know, these will be out very soon. So hit the notify me button as you see it appear on the screen. And make sure you don't sleep on these ones. These are an epic pair. It's Stevey Ryder approved as well. So make sure you get that one. I see a pink pair at the back, bro. What's that? I see another Powerwall at the back. What you got there? I see another one behind you. Another one behind you. I see another one behind you. A pink one.
Oh, jeez. Well, these are the ones like got a graffiti graphic on it, like in painted white graffiti writing all over it. You might not be able to see it, but I think I posted some pictures on my Instagram of them the other day. I'll post some more. But yeah, these were one of my favorites out of the lot. They were like pink lemonade back then. So lemonade, they're just called aluminium.
Yeah.
And then you got the burgundy little eyelets, and then the laces and the little touches of burgundy here, burgundy there. Got the same little graphic on the inner sole. All these little touches for the inner sole, like they made them even more special at that time, because I think we were going mad about that Para 2000.
Yeah.
When he came out with the first brownstone red light districts, the first Amsterdams with the king on the back of it, they were like had some graphic of a woman on the inside.
I remember those graphics. They were epic.
So those were I don't know if I'm allowed to say that, but it was one of the best inner soles I had seen on a shoe when it came to Air Max 1s, isn't it?
No, that's epic. That's proper epic. So the next ones that I wanted to see from you, bro, is I think you got another bespoke pair, right? Have you got more than one there?
Not with me.
That's fine. There was another pair you had on the side there, which is pretty wicked. Yeah, that one. That's not the bespoke pair, so I thought it was another bespoke pair. Talk to me about this one.
This is the master of air, the white master.
Yeah. Talk to us about this one, bro.
Huh?
Talk to us about this one. This is a historic one for you in a time in your collecting career.
This was like one for the masters that were picked, like one of each masters were picked from around the world, innit? So they wanted to make a shoe that commemorates like the 12 best shoes that all of the masters loved. Do you know what I'm saying? So they went with this. So this is like 12 of the like most rarest Air Max 1s fused into one shoe. Do you know what I'm saying? So you got the Violet, you got the Albertine. That's my favorite ever. Like my top Air Max 1 that I want and I don't own. So if anybody got it. And then you got the Chanel swooshes, like the Chanel swooshes off of the Cherry Woods, isn't it? So you got all of the best shoes in there. These are in there. These are in there. No, OGs.
Just a whole lot. It's a whole lot of heat, man. A whole lot of heat.
Yeah, like, so for me, this speaks. It's kind of hard to say what this means to me, innit? But if you know me, you don't know what it means. Do you know what I'm saying? It's master of air. Like, come on, man. We brought back the shape and everything. Right? Not many people know, but the shape was messed up before. But when we got involved, like, yeah, we brought it back. And this was a thank you from Nike to the masters to say, yeah.
No, that's epic. That's epic. That's epic. That's a piece of history in your hand. And I'm gonna see what the people think. I'm gonna take it back for a second and go back to, the last thing that you brought up, which was the Powerwall. So the question on this one is, which Lemonade Air Max 1 from the new Powerwall pack is your favorite? which Lemonade Air Max 1 from the new Powerwall pack is your favorite? So, is this the lemonade or the strawberry lemonade? And we'll let you guys decide on that one. Stevie, which one is your favorite?
My favorite, you see, because I've had the lemonades for so from the drop, it's refreshing to see something in a different hue. Do you know what I'm saying? So to me, the pink ones, No,
that's epic. That's proper epic. So the next ones here that I wanted to see from you, bro, is I think you got another bespoke pair, right? Have you got more than one there?
Not with me.
That's fine. There was another pair you had on the side there, which is pretty wicked. Yeah, that one. That's not the bespoke pair, so I thought it was another bespoke pair. Talk to me about this one.
This is the master of air, the white master.
Yeah. Talk to us about this one, bro.
Huh?
Talk to us about this one. This is a historic one for you in a time in your collecting career.
This was like one for the masters that were picked, like one of each masters were picked from around the world, innit? So they wanted to make a shoe that commemorates like the 12 best shoes that all of the masters loved. Do you know what I'm saying? So they went with this. So this is like 12 of the like most rarest Air Max 1s fused into one shoe. Do you know what I'm saying? So you got the Violate, you got the Albertine. That's my favorite ever. Like my top Air Max 1 that I want and I don't own. So if anybody got it. And then you got the Chanel swooshes, like the Chanel swooshes off of the Cherry Woods, isn't it? So you got all of the best shoes in there. These are in there. These are in there. No, OGs
just a whole lot. It's a whole lot of heat, man. A whole lot of heat.
Yeah, like, so for me, this speaks. It's kind of hard to say what this means to me, innit? But if you know me, you don't know what it means. Do you know what I'm saying? It's master of air. Like, come on, man. We brought back the shape and everything, right? Not many people know, but the shape was messed up before. But when we got involved, like, yeah, we brought it back. And this was a thank you from Nike to the masters to say, yeah.
No, that's epic. That's epic. That's epic. That's a piece of history in your hand. And I'm gonna see what the people think. I'm gonna take it back for a second and go back to, the last thing that you brought up, which was the Powerwall. So the question on this one is, which Lemonade Air Max 1 from the new Powerwall pack is your favorite? Which Lemonade Air Max 1 from the new Powerwall pack is your favorite? So is this the lemonade or the strawberry lemonade? And we'll let you guys decide on that one. Stevie, which one is your favorite?
My favorite, you see, because I've had the lemonades for so from the drop, it's refreshing to see something in a different hue. Do you know what I'm saying? So to me, the pink ones they're popping, innit? I love the green ones as well. Do you know what I'm saying? I love them both. So my heart is more drawn to them now, innit? With the lemonades, I'm like, yeah, I've got them already. I've had them since the drop, since 2005. So that's 50.
Yeah.
So something new, something refreshing. To me, it's like refreshing, like a fizzy lemonade. You know what I'm saying? With a bit grapefruit. You know what I'm saying?
No, I hear you. All right, cool. So most of the people are saying the lemonade over the strawberry lemonade, which is quite interesting, man.
Yeah, that's because a lot of people don't have the lemonade. Do you know what I'm saying?
I hear that. It's more sought after. It makes sense. I
knock them for that because I understand. If I'm going to be wanting like an Albertine, if you're bringing out an Albertine now in a different colorway, I'll be like, I still want the OG because I don't have the Albertines. You know what I'm saying? So I get that. But for me personally, I'm digging the pink ones and the green ones. It's like a new flavor in it for me.
I hear that. But all right, Stevie.
Don't get it twisted. These are Grail status, isn't it?
No, trust. I know you got the Limeades as well.
These are the ones.
I know you got them. You don't need to bring them out.
Oh, no.
I was going to ask you, bro, now we're coming to the end of the live, man. We need to get that all-time favorite picker. So if you could put all the pairs in one hand, well, in one way, get it all together, see if you can get everything. See if you can get the mags as well, everything, so people can get them screenshots. Because you went hard with that today. I think these are, you might be rivaling Brandy Martinez on these ones. You might have to do head-to-head with that one. All right, cool. This is Snkrs Live. Yeah. This is Stevey Ryder. Thank you all for today, man. It was an epic live. Stevie, we've got to get you back, man.
I know. It seemed too short, innit?
Trust me, it went by quick. I love